Hello everyone. Sunday morning brew. It's Sunday morning here where we are. It's still Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, depending on where you're joining us. And I was wondering how many eager beavers we would have on a Sunday morning. The birds are awake. They're all organising themselves for the day. They're all very happy. You probably can hear them in the background. So this is day 5 for our Cortices technique, where we're going through the process of learning and understanding how to tap out our Cortices, what's going to be happening while we're tapping out the Cortices, what happens to the brain, and also all different potential outcomes that we're going to be seeing from being able to do that for ourselves every single day. One of the reasons why I decided to do it for 30 days was, well, there's 30 days in November. I really wanted to do it for a block of time, but also we wanted to lay down some really good structural fundamentals knowledge. And as we know, it can take a while to hardwire something in so that it becomes a part of your everyday process. For myself, I had to set up a specific time that I would do this so that it became automatic for me. And I think in the early days I would put sticky notes around the house to remind myself had I done my Cortices, so it would just have Cortices written on it. And I put them around random places of the house so that if in that moment I had the opportunity to do the Cortices, then I could do them then. So it would be on the fridge or the back of the toilet door. Whilst you're on the toilet it's a wonderful place to do Cortices because you're in the process of letting go at the same time. So I'm all for that. Plus you've got a moment to just chill, relax. It's your time, your space, and you can go for it that way. I tended to want to try and do it the moment I got out of bed. So as I got out of bed, my feet hit the floor, I would go ahead and do Cortices, and that felt really good to me because it would set me up for the day, and then I was able to pop in and do Cortices on myself more during the day if I needed it. So we're going to get going and stuck into it in a second. I can see that we've got a couple of people maybe online. You can send me a thumbs up. You can ask me questions if you like. It's up to you. What I do want to share is that somebody private messaged me yesterday and they said that, and I'm sharing because it's great news, when we're getting the brain to function more optimally, that means, as I've said before, all your systems, your organs, your endocrine glands, the brain functions better, the heart brain functions better, the gut brain functions better. But emotionally, that becomes smoother. Emotionally, it's more balanced. And so this person private messaged me and said, I just wanted to tell you about my experience. I'd have to say, honestly, that normally I'm the type of person that tends to worry a lot about the future or what's going on right now. I normally feel quite uneasy about things. I would say I'm a pessimist more than anything. And she said that in the last 48 hours that she had noticed that she was feeling really bright, very hopeful, quite happy. She would say, if anything, her emotional well-being had turned into that of being really, really positive. So that was Bailey on my table running around. That's quite unreal to go from being somebody who you would consider to be quite negative or down in the dumps or quite worrisome about things to being quite positive and hopeful about things and having a great experience of your day and the things that are happening to you around you in your life. So it'll enable you to not only be able to experience your world in a much more happy, balanced way, but other people as well. It gives you the ability to be able to, a common phrase that my dad uses a lot is smell the roses. If you're in fight, flight, if you are in overwhelm, if you are worried or fearful about life, there is going to be this massively diminished capacity for you to be able to walk through life and to be able to smell the roses, literally or figuratively. So That's fantastic news for her. Wonderful turnaround in just a few days. So she'll get wonderful benefits of this long term. Okay, so first hand position goes on the base of the brain, which is at the top of the neck, and this is called the occiput region of the brain. We're going to go ahead and start tapping this in. Exaggerated breathing. And we're tapping in over all three brains. At least 2 full breath cycles. Move your hand up to the next hand position. And go ahead and tap that in as well. So we're tapping over the gut brain for those of you that are joining us but can't see where I'm tapping down below. The gut brain or the enteric brain is associated with the small intestine, so we're tapping maybe just about an inch above the belly button area. We're going to move our hand up to the next hand position. So we're now in the parietal section of the brain. Moving your hand up again. 4 or 5 hand widths around to the front of the brain. All the way around to the eyebrows. So this is the frontal lobes. Finishing off with the sides, the temporal lobes. The hands run from front to back. Fingers are always closed. A couple of nice big deep breaths here. Take one hand away and tap it in over all three brains. Or take both hands away, sliding them out of those imaginary gloves that we have on, and tapping it in over head brain, heart brain, gut brain. Beautiful. Somebody else asked me, can I share the video of the technique live to be able to share it with friends or family so that they can get involved? Yeah, absolutely, I don't mind. That's fine. Beautiful. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday or Saturday night, and I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. Bye.